Hello, welcome back to Bianca's Tarot. Let me just lower my TV down before I do this. It's kind of distracting. So this video is definitely not easy for me, and I'll tell you guys why before I start. I'm a huge fan of Aaliyah. Like, my dad got me into her music when I was super young, and I think when I was like 11 years old. I'm 24. Well, I'm about to be 24 soon, so you guys do the math. But by the time I already found out about her, I learned she had passed away, and I was always like, I just as a fan curious as to what really happened, and I personally, especially from what I've heard from another great medium, I don't really believe that Aaliyah is a spirit that wants to be called on all the time. I know there's a lot of Aaliyah readings on YouTube. However, I feel that she's not like, it's just not the same like as other celebrities who want to be read. I do feel like even in the, well, I do, it wouldn't surprise me if even in the afterlife, Aaliyah is private. There's a great, so John Edwards is a medium who gave a reading to Aaliyah's mother, and he put it in the book. And if you read some of that, I do feel like he was really tapped in and really did pull on Aaliyah's energy in that reading. So I've been kind of not skeptical, like hesitant into trying to read for her. I got a huge yes, excuse me, from Spirit tonight to read for her. I know the questions I really want to get into, so it's not really intended for me to pull on her energy. I just want to get some information for the fans as some questions and the controversy like around her death, especially with her anniversary, the anniversary of her transition coming up soon. So this really is a video for the fans. I will be reading with respect and good intentions only. I just want to see if there could be any clarity that we can get. So this is more of a reading of straight to the point questions of things surrounding her death. I don't know if I really can pull on her energy. I don't really feel like she can come in. I just feel it's not the same with Selena. That was different. That was a different reading. Aaliyah's is going to be a little bit tricky. And it's actually a big reason why I don't just read for dead celebrities all the time. A lot of you guys request them a lot, and I hear it, but I use this deck a lot actually, and I use my intuition to see if I can read, if I get a yes or a no. And like I was gonna do Michael Jackson tonight, but I got not the right time. I wanted to do another celebrity that passed away. I got no. So I am really respectful of the dead and what I can tap into and what I can't. So I got a yes for this. I'm going to ask some specific questions. Like I said, I'm going to ask some specific questions about how she passed and some things going on now. So let's tap in. The intro was super long, but whatever. I had to explain myself. This is a huge, huge reading for me. I really love Aaliyah. I really love Aaliyah. And I feel like the way she passed was just so tragic and so sad. So I have to put my bias away. I'm going to do my best to do that and just read pure energy from the cards. But yeah, I'm a huge fan. So let's see what we can get for her, about her, and about really what her legacy, what she would want. I'm using 3 decks. So I guess the first question I'm going to ask is about what happened that day. Like there's a lot of rumors about like she wasn't listening, her crew wasn't listening, and blah blah. And a lot of people, there's a lot of ridiculous things being said about Illuminati and stuff. I will ask those questions too. But first I will ask about like what happened that day. I'll try to get it in her perspective, but I really just want to see like just overall straight to the point, like was it her crew not wanting to like comply? Were they unaware of it? Let's just see. All right. So Five of Wands. Wow. Um Queen of Swords. Eight of Cups. Uh I feel like intuitively, like what I'm picking up, I do feel like everyone was disagreeing. Like her entourage, I guess. I see like with the Five of Wands there was a disagreement, but it feels like more with her entourage. Yeah, with the Queen of Swords and the Eight of Cups, I do get this feeling that like I don't know who it was specifically. It's not even really Aaliyah. Was there another woman on the plane? Um, I do feel like someone deep down did not want to go on it. And it's not even talking about Aaliyah, to be honest. I feel like it's someone else in her entourage that like had like a gut feeling that this would not be good with it, especially with the Nine of Wands. Like someone definitely had some sort of intuition about this. With the Page of Cups and the Judgment though, they weren't I don't think they were even warned real like I know what the rumors say about like what the rumors are saying and everything, but I don't feel like they were warned properly. I don't feel like somebody really stopped them and said, "Listen, like we can't." I don't think that's what the disagreement was about. I don't feel like they were warned properly because there's only like two people or one person on the plane that had like a gut feeling about something. And then when I tried to pull on Aaliyah's energy and just ask spiritually, how did she feel going on the plane? I got the Eight of Wands and the Knight of Swords. I feel like she was in a rush. I do feel like she was rushing. And I don't think she was thinking logically and rationally, or she wasn't thinking too much about it. I'm not saying she was going about it stupidly, but she was in a rush. Like she was really like rushing. Um, I don't even feel like she felt like something was wrong. I don't think she was. I know some people have that like thing sometimes before they pass that like something was wrong, but I don't think she was even thinking that. I'm gonna do like one more spread with tarot, and then we'll get into some oracle messages to see if maybe I could get any hints about what happened. All right. So, what happened like that day? I'll ask in her perspective if I could get that, if anything. What happened with Aaliyah that day? Five of Swords. I can't make this up. I can't make this up. I get like people weren't agreeing. I feel like there was an argument with the entourage, or there was a lot of disagreements. I don't feel like everybody was on the same page, and it's not just with Aaliyah's people and the pilots or whatever. It's like everyone. I feel like there was like some like people were kind of upset with each other that day. Like the energy was not that positive. Um, Strength. Emperor. Queen of Swords. I keep getting the Queen of Swords when I ask about it. Magician reverse. Don't like that. Seven of Swords. Don't like that. Don't like that. I really feel like they weren't warned properly, and I don't think she was murdered. I'm not getting that, but I'm getting this energy like um there's a lot of miscommunication that happened here. There's a lot of um it's such a shame because the thing I get pick up in my head is miscommunication and almost like what is that thing called, like when like a rumor spreads around and each person it spreads around to, um it gets like the truth just gets more and more tainted. That's what I feel like what happened with this plane, especially with the Magician reverse and the Seven of Swords. Like they just, I think they knew the plane was like, there was just a lack of honesty and integrity. I don't feel like they, I do get there was a disagreement and an argument. I feel like everyone was on like on a different page. And I feel like Aaliyah's bringing up an argument. Like I feel like, and it's weird because like on the picture they look so happy. Everybody looks so happy, but I get like there was like a disagreement with them. Like people were disagreeing with one another before. Um, I'm just trying to see what else I get intuitively. Someone was really annoyed about a decision. I don't feel like, again, I'm just picturing like a bunch of people arguing with the Five of Wands, Five of Swords. It's like the first card that pops out. People were definitely not on the same page. So I'm going to see what I can get with the Oracle deck. I'm not really picking up on like a murder or anything like that. I'm just picking up like a lack of integrity, a lack of professionalism, and just, um, I feel like some people were like mad at each other or something. Like it's weird because I remember the picture. They all look so happy, but within her entourage, I feel like people were upset with one another or something. There was like some pettiness or drama. Um, all right, so let's move on to some oracle messages to see what I can get. All right. Family room. What happened to Aaliyah venting? What happened with Aaliyah's privileged lady? Mature man. Keep getting people. A lot of people here. Thief. See, I can't make it up. Expectation. Lovers. Let me see what the thief card is. Hold on. Change. Someone was not honest here, and it has nothing to do with Aaliyah's crew. Like, when I pick up on the change card is like a change in the vehicle. See how that's there? Like, I feel like the company was lied to them or something. I don't think they wanted them to die, but I feel like this company had like, I also feel like they have a history with kind of being cheap with people or sneaky with people. It's really fucked up. But yeah, with the family room and privileged lady and mature man, expectation, lovers. Family room is that card where like I picture like a bunch of people in a room huddled together discussing things. Nobody had like a huge expectation this would go so horribly wrong. It's just with the thief card and like the Seven of Swords that keeps popping out. I do get this feeling that like it's poor communication, poor business on the plane, the the company of the plane's part. And just like I just feel like people weren't agreeing with each other. Like I actually feel like I don't know if there was enough. I know a woman died with her. I think her name started with a G. I feel so bad that I don't remember it. Like I'm so sorry for not remembering it. But there was like I feel like there was another woman that was disagreeing with the group. Like it feels like because it keeps bringing up the Queen of Swords, but I don't feel like that's Aaliyah. It feels like there's another woman. Maybe it's a woman from the plane company too. I don't know, but there's a woman that has like I want to say some final say in this, but like I almost picture like like the thing with Buddy Holly, like the flip a coin thing. Like I'm also like I'm picturing like a compromise or like people just not agreeing on something. Um, all right. So let's get more. Let's get more. All right. So what happened that day? Father, spirituality and religion. Interesting. Angels. Wow. Finances. Leaving or travel. Wow. Asia. Angels. Asia. It's kind of sad what I'm getting here, because what I feel here, it's not really telling me necessarily about it's not telling me about the drama of the situation. It's talking about the passing. I do feel like and it's not even about Aaliyah, actually. It's about someone in her entourage. I feel like someone had called their father before and mentioned something about financial challenges or something about finance. Somebody called like their father, and like I don't know if they discussed the finances about the plane or something like that. The leaving or travel card with spirituality and religion. I feel like someone had did a prayer before the plane took off, or had a Bible with them, or carried a Bible, or there was somebody who like I can't tell if it's because there's a lot of energy here. I actually feel like it's what's coming to me in this energetically wise in this reading. It's not just Aaliyah. It's like her entourage. I wanted to focus this more on Aaliyah specifically, but they're also important too. They've passed. If I knew they would come in the reading, I would have like definitely studied like everyone's names, like first, middle, and last. But I wasn't expecting this message to come through because it's talking about all of them. I actually feel like someone like had a Bible with them or prayed or something like. But not because I thought they were gonna die necessarily, but I feel like that was a habit of theirs. Um, and with the knighthood at the base, we also have the ship's card here. I feel like they really were focused in just rushing to leave. I don't think, and I don't get murder at all. I just get, like I said, miscommunication and a lack of professionalism, like a lack of, on the company's part. So, with that being said, I do want to I'll try to tap into Aaliyah's energy. I don't know if I can. I will try to tap into her energy and see if, like, how she's doing on the other side. A lot has happened since she's passed. I'm happy that the fans are still, I mean, she's still so relevant in R&B and pop, and she's definitely left her mark. But I'm just curious as a fan myself, and I know you guys are too. So I'm gonna see if I can get any information about that, if I can tap into it. Right. Okay, so for Aaliyah, how is her spirit doing? If I could just know. She's with a man or a father figure on the other side, because I feel like when I picture her spirit, there's like a guy right next to her, almost protecting her. She does watch over her loved ones. I feel like she's happy about someone she watches over, and there's a house. There's like they just got new property or something. I feel like I don't know who this message is for. I mean, they're probably never gonna watch this, so but I'm feeling that intuitively. And there's a man with her. And with the solitude card, I do get that she's just resting. She's not technically alone either. There's like a guy that stands out. Let's see if we can get more information. Temptation. Discontent. Wooden. She has grown a lot of wisdom on the other side. Spirits do age on the other side, so I do feel like she's grown up, like spiritually. I do feel like there's something she's a little bit unhappy about something happening on Earth, maybe with a loved one. I don't know. But for the most part, she is at peace. I'm not really getting any. I'm not really getting any like issues really. I don't feel like she's like earthbound, which is earthbounds are ghosts or people that haven't really moved forward or crossed over in the sense of moving on. Yeah, and there's a father figure or a grandfather with her or some there's an older man. It feels like a father like with her. So all right. So I do want to get I'm going to see if I can get like some messages from the oracle. I'm going to do some tarot messages about that. So how is Aaliyah doing? Trees. Spirit. I keep getting that card. And I keep getting a guy there. There's like a young guy coming in too. She's with a guy. There's a lot of male energy. I think it's beautiful, like with the trees and spirituality and religion. I do feel like she is protecting her loved ones. And at the base I have angels. So she's definitely in a high vibration and in a light there, and I feel like she comes through light. Like her loved ones might notice like light around them, or like she comes through light and she connects to some somebody goes to church, or like she's with somebody when they go to church and pray or something like that. Okay, well, now that I asked about that, I do want to tap. There are some ridiculous theories. So the first thing I'm sure it's nonsense, but the first thing I'll ask is like, was she murdered, or like was this something of the Illuminati? I really think that's nonsense, but let's see how true that is. No need to worry. Peaceful resolution. And at the base, I have no, and under that I have let go. So that's complete nonsense. I don't even, yeah, it's not, I don't think there's anything legit to that, or Jay-Z killing. Like all that nonsense is just whatever. What do I want to get into? I do want to know if, so in my last video, I didn't bring up R. Kelly. I will try to ask her opinion if I can, like if she was here today, but spiritually, like if I can call her spirit in and ask what does she feel about the R. Kelly thing happening now? I'll ask and I'll get my answer. So let's see. How does she feel about the R. Kelly situation? Oh, manipulation. Wow. Yeah, I feel like, the first card was the High Priestess reverse. So it said, and literally the keywords are manipulation, cunning, trickery, wasted talent, illusion, and deception. And I do feel like she feels like it is wasted talent. She feels like he's like a guy that made his own hell. Like that's what she's like it just feels like that. Like he made his own hell with his foolish behaviors from the past, you know. So I don't think she's even angry about it with the Fool. Like, I don't think her spirit is like, you know, like calling for revenge. She doesn't really care. But I feel like with the manipulation card to come out first, I feel like it's like she just looks at it as like he made his bed type of thing. Like, I don't even really feel like she cares. Like, honestly, like I don't get like she's like um she doesn't have that like human emotion of like justice. She's just, you know, it's his, he made his bed, like I said. um I do want to ask about the situation with her, and this is not me tapping into Aaliyah, her mother. I know there's a lot of things about her mother that people feel weird about, like she's not of a, there's just like some things that are off with her parents. I will do this with respect, of course, but let me see. All right, so for her, that's just my sister, guys. It's, sorry about that, but all right. So for Aaliyah's mother, what can I know about Aaliyah's mother, Diane? Is she evil? I don't think she's evil, but what can I know about her? Ace of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, Knight of Swords. She's not a bad person at all with the Ace of Cups. I do feel like there's a lot of love that comes through for Aaliyah for her mother. Um, yeah, she's not a, I don't feel like she's of a negative light. I have the Two of Pentacles, Three of Cups, the Hanged Man, Two of Swords. Her mother, I don't get that she's like, I know there's like, I know what the fandom says and everything, but I don't get that she's like evil or wanted bad things for Aaliyah, or like, I don't really get that. I don't really get dark energy with that. Her mom doesn't feel like a dark person to me. In terms of the R. Kelly thing, did her mom know about that? Hold on. Did her mom know the severity of that? Four of Wands. Seven of Cups. Knight of Swords. King of Swords. The Lovers. Ooh. Ten of Wands. Queen of Swords. This is a really weird reading. I think her mother, and I say this with all respect because it's hard. I'm reading for Aaliyah, but this is a tricky one. I feel like her mother, with the Seven of Cups and the Ten of Wands, I don't know what was going on in her life around that time, but the Seven of Cups sometimes is like people who like disassociate from reality. So I feel like her mom wasn't really like in real, like, if that makes sense. Hold on, I just want to tap more into this because it's really confusing. If her mom knew more about it, then if her mom knew about it, would she have been okay with it? Or karma, I have a karma card. This is like really weird. I feel like there could be like a karma on the mother's side, or there could be something on the mother's side that there's how do I say it? I don't want to say it like a curse, but it feels like there's something repeatedly that happens from the mother's side where things are not addressed like they should be. Do I feel like she wanted to put Aaliyah in harm's way? Not really. But it's weird, like with the Four of Wands and the Lovers, like that's talking about a relationship, so I don't know, guys. Let me see if I could use these cards. Did her mom know about her and R. Kelly? Communicate clearly. Remain positive. Get more information. Opportunity. It's weird. It's so weird. Like, I get this thing where, and I know Aaliyah was so young when they met, but I have this thing I'm hearing in my head, like, if Aaliyah was older, then she would have thought that they would have made like a good couple or something. I don't think she was aware of R. Kelly like abusing Aaliyah or anything like that. I don't think this is a mom that like wants to sell her child for fame. I know a lot of people say that, but I don't get that. Maybe I'm biased, but I don't really get that. Um, it's weird. It's a really weird thing. With the Seven of Cups, though, I don't think she really knew, to be honest. I don't think she was really aware of how um, that was going. I really don't feel so. Um, I'm not even going to ask if that R. Kelly and Aaliyah thing was really real. There's like actual proof to that like documents that say that something happened. But yeah, her mom was not looking at this clearly. And I do feel like it was wrong for a 15-year-old girl to be on stage with a 27-year-old guy with matching outfits and interviewers asking them, you know, if they're dating and everybody's just laughing about it. I thought that was really weird. So I do feel like her mom with the Seven of Cups is telling me that she was not really in reality about this. Okay. Um, okay, so now that that's out the way, I want to ask about her and Damon Dash. I want to ask about her and Damon Dash. So for Damon Dash, I know she was with him. I'm going to try to get her perspective about that relationship. Hold on, guys. I just want to use another deck. I love this Oracle deck. Okay, so for her and Damon Dash, how was that relationship for Aaliyah? And I also want to see how he feels towards her now. All right, how is that a relationship for Aaliyah? High Priestess, okay. Justice, all right. Two of Swords. Four of Pentacles. Four of Cups. Ten of Wands. It had its ups and downs for sure. I feel like there was a spiritual connection with the High Priestess here. I feel like they had a relationship in her perspective where there was like, you know, you ever have like a best friend and like you guys have like a telepathic thing where like you just like you could just or like a Morse code where you just like look at each other and just know, you know, you just know. I feel like there was that. With the Four of Cups and the Four of Pentacles, I do get a feeling of someone not being that happy in the relationship sometimes. I feel like it could have been her. I don't know what it was about, but I do feel like there were some times where she needed her own space. I don't think it's anything he did necessarily, but there's a feeling of a little bit of someone wanting to like keep to themselves. Um, I also feel like with the Justice card, they could have like some sort of karmic connection or they had like a soul contract to meet in her lifetime where they definitely were meant to learn something for one another. It was a very serious relationship. I do feel like um there could have been a disagreement about marriage or something about like getting some legal thing together. It feels like a marriage. Yeah, that's what I'm picking up. And then with the Two of Swords and the Ten of Wands reverse, I don't know if it was towards the end of the relationship, but if somebody felt like tied, like they had to make a decision. I feel like it's more her than she is talking about him. So it's kind of a mixed bag here. Like I do feel like there was a definitely like a deep connection, But I feel like in other ways they did not just agree on things and they weren't like 100% like compatible, you know? Um, all right, so for the love oracle deck, let's see. All right, how did she feel in this relationship? How did Aaliyah feel in this relationship? Triangle, don't like that. Um, yeah, she wasn't like that happy. I feel like there was something, I don't want to say cheating, but like someone feeling intimidated that somebody had other options or something, or like other people like trying to have like poking, like I'm hearing like a lot of birds, or like people that were really nosy in the relationship, or like other people trying to intrude in the relationship. With the control card, especially with the four of cups and four of pentacles, I get this feeling that it wasn't as freeing as it came off. Like she didn't really feel like, I don't really feel like she felt like he was, I don't really feel like he was like her soulmate. I know that's kind of like a bummer for this type of reading, but like I'm being honest, like I don't feel, and I also feel like there was something about marriage that was brought up. But I don't really feel like she was like, I don't feel like they were like perfect for each other though. I'm gonna pull out like two more cards to see. How did Aaliyah feel in that relationship? Long distance. Um, dark male. Who's that? I don't know. I don't know. It feels like there was like other people poking their nose in the relationship or adding unwanted opinions or something like that. Hopefully there wasn't cheating. I'm not trying to go there, but I'm just getting this feeling that I don't know if distance was an issue. I want to clarify something. Hold on. Um let's clarify the control card and the triangle card, cuz that's actually like really uh odd. Hold on. Why is triangle here? Mature woman. I don't like that. Control. Why is control here? Beauty queen. I feel like she felt annoyed because it constricted her with her job on stage or something, or like it just feels like there was like constriction. I keep hearing like like not feeling free or something. And with the mature woman card and like the triangle card, I don't really like that. I get like a third party situation or something. Hopefully it's not cheating, but it could very well be that she might have assumed that. I also have a dark male. I have a lot of people here. Um I feel like she cared about him, but I don't really get like soulmate like love. Like I really don't. Like I know that's like not what some people might want to hear, but I just don't get that. I just don't get that at all. All right, so let me see how he feels, how he felt in that relationship, how he feels now about, you know, kind of, he was like a widow technically. So how does he feel? How does he feel about that relationship? Damon Dash with Aaliyah. Two of Pentacles. The Lovers. Temperance. I feel like he did love her in his own way. I think he did feel a connection with her. He felt like she was his best friend at one point. I feel like there could have been an issue finding the balance with this relationship, and the Six of Swords is also about travel. So I do feel like I keep getting travel cards. So I do feel like that it was hard for them to find the balance with like making it work. But with the Page of Cups and the Lovers, like I honestly felt like he thought he would have a baby with her. Like I feel like he really adored her and thought she was really precious. He thought she was a precious person, and she brought a lot of light and innocence into his life. Um, I'll ask how he feels about her now. How does he feel towards her now? King of Swords. He thinks about her all the time. I think he's even had dreams about her. I feel like she's come to him through dreams. Um, I also feel like with the King of Swords a little bit, like his heart is, I don't want to say damaged, but that was really traumatizing for him. And the King of Swords, it's similar to the Queen of Swords to me. Whenever I get that card, like, I usually get it for people who have been through a lot in love, like a lot. Um, Let me see. Sorry, that was my sister coming through. She distracted me while I was channeling. Let me just get one more card for his energy towards her now. Justice. I feel like he just wonders if her soul is at peace, and I feel like he thinks about her like all the time, and she appears in dreams to him. Like I feel like he's seen her in his dreams. So yeah, I'll ask. So let's end it with the Oracle deck, and then I think we're gonna move on to some final messages from her to the fans, if I could get anything. Truly an emotional reading for sure. All right. So, how did Damon Dash feel towards her? How do you feel about the relationship? Why do I keep getting this card? What the hell? I don't know if there was jealousy about a dark male that was around her, or, excuse me. I feel like there was jealousy about that. Oh, I don't like that. Why do I keep getting these cards? Open relationship. And who are all these people? I don't like this. I get this feeling of like, I have to clarify these cards. It's confusing me. Why is a dark male card here? Communication. Why is it open relationship card? Past love. I don't know if somebody's ex was trying to get back with them or somebody's ex was trying to bother them. He felt like she had an ex that still like wanted her or something. I feel like there was slight jealousy in the relationship too. But it's weird because, you know, it's like I said, it was mixed. You know, I have fun times. So he felt like they had a lot of fun times together. I feel like he was jealous of somebody. You know, I feel like there was like a little bit of jealousy. I don't really understand why the open relationship card is coming. I do feel like, let me see what the work card is here for. He did admire her professionalism, though. I feel like he admired that about her. Friendship. Yeah, I feel like with the work and friendship, this could be talking about the beginning of the relationship, but he admired her work ethic. Like he admired how she was as a friend as well. And he felt like they were best friends, honestly. Do I feel like he was really madly in love with her? No. I feel like it's more of like a friendship type of thing between them. I don't get they were like soulmates or twin flames though. And this deck has those two cards. It didn't come out for either of them. So yeah, I don't feel like it was like a soulmate thing, but they definitely were meant to meet in this lifetime and impact each other on some level. So that's really the gist of it for these two. All right, so I'm going to ask about, I think I've covered a lot, but I feel like I want to ask about or any messages she has for the fans, you know, because I've covered the R. Kelly thing, the plane. I do feel like the plane crash, really, honestly, that was an accident. I don't really get murder for that. I know what the cards would look like if it was murder. I don't get that at all. It was just an unfortunate situation, and I just want to think. Yeah, if anyone has any more, like, just check out my reading I did for Leah, I think like 2 years ago. That one has some questions in there that I covered as well. with related to like the whole issue with Barry and her mom and stuff like that. But I think I'm gonna close this reading out for just messages for the fans. Any messages from her spirit to the fans, and I think we'll end it. Okay, so let's see. So Leah, if I could just have any messages for the fans. Ace of Swords. I think she's really happy that she's still talked about, because that's about communication. So she's happy that people still bring up her name, that she's still mentioned and relevant in that sense. So that's the first thing coming through. The Hangman. The High Priest. Keep getting the High Priest. Queen of Swords. Yes, I feel like overall, I have the Emperor at the base. I feel like overall she's just really, she feels there's like a huge respect coming in for the fans. And with the Hangman and the High Priestess and the Queen of Swords, I feel like with the Hangman, she's admiring the fans' patience. I feel like she understands the fans' concern. But overall, I feel like she's okay. And I feel like she's proud of the fans. I just get a feeling of proud, and she's happy with what the fans have been able to do in terms of keeping her legacy alive. That's really what I get. I just remembered a question. A lot of people kept asking if Aaliyah was pregnant while she passed. I don't feel like she was. I'm going to ask, though. Okay, was Aaliyah pregnant when she passed away? I don't feel so, but I feel like it could have been on her mind, but to like have a child one day, but I don't really feel like she was with a child. I don't feel like that was, so it's a no, basically. Um yeah, and all the rumors about like her versus Beyonce and everything like that, like, I mean, I guess I'll ask that, but it's just so ridiculous to me. Did Beyonce have anything to do with this? The Emperor, Strength, Page of Wands. No, Beyonce had no malice against. Beyonce really respected Aaliyah, if anything. She looked at her as like the Emperor, so I don't get any of that. All the Illuminati shit and conspiracy shit, throw that shit out the window. Like, it's not even relevant. Not even relevant. So those were some overall messages. So let's get some final messages from Aaliyah from the Oracle cards as well to her fans, just like the overall situation. Although it's sad how she passed so suddenly, I do feel like she just had like a great light to her. I also want to end it with a life purpose. I like this Oracle deck because this life purpose deck talks about like people's path in life. So I will ask about what her path was in this life. I'll end it with that. And then we will go. So. All right, guys. So unfortunately, my mic cut off, and that's kind of annoying, especially since I just charged it like not too long ago. But whatever. It cut off. Basically, the angel answers were super positive about her legacy. And I do feel like with these life purpose oracle decks, she fulfilled a part of her like purpose, like with the practice here and the light and love. Like, she was meant to spread love through her music, really. And with the children card, I don't know if she had lived, she would have had children of her own, but I also get this feeling of she would have been a great teacher for children or something like that. I feel like she could have had like a gift for children, like to work with children. I also have speaker at the base, so she definitely fulfilled a lot in her 22 years of life. And it's sad, you know, I'm sad. I think her story in general is just like so sad, but as a fan, I'm happy to see that she did achieve her life purpose here with these cards. So I feel like that's it for the reading. I think I did cover everything that I wanted to cover that I didn't in my last Aaliyah video where I was addressing some family drama. But But yeah, I do feel like, so if I just have to wrap up everything, excuse me, in one. So in regards to the plane crash, that was an accident. It was an unfortunate accident. In regards to Damon, Dash, and her, I don't think they were soulmates. They did have a good friendship, but I don't think the relationship was like a twin flame thing or anything like that. In regards to her mother, I don't think her mother is an evil person. I think her mother loves her a lot, actually. I just think, like I said, maybe there was just a neglect there. I did feel that. But I don't feel like her mom wanted Aaliyah to, or knew the extent of that situation. I don't feel like she really gives an ish about what happened to R. Kelly now, to be honest. It's kind of like, you know, his own choices and stuff. I think there will be a good movie made for her one day. I don't think it's going to happen soon, but years down the line it will happen. I don't think the family will be involved, though, which sucks. But what else? And then everything else, you know, that was highlighted in the video you guys got. So as fans, and I do feel like overall the most important thing is she is at peace. I do feel like she is at peace. So, and she's with a lot of loved ones on the other side. So with that being said, I'm going to shut up with my rambling. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope all the Aaliyah fans got something out of this. I know I did. Thank you so much, and subscribe for more. I don't do these readings a lot. It has to feel right. It has to be at the right time. But I'm happy I was able to channel for Aaliyah this year, and I don't think I will do any more videos with her. I think I've covered a lot in terms of like things with her life and stuff. So anyway, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys. Bye.